Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Yep, this is Solae and you are seeing me. I'm sitting at my desk right now and back there is a sofa where I do go sit there to browse the internet sometimes. There is my shelf. It's got stacks of boxes and some containers and things. It's not organized at all. I do not have a very pretty organized crafty space. I just have it pretty functional. I like to be able to find things whenever I need to, so it takes the frustration away. Whenever I think of something and I want to find something, I want to be able to go there and get it. Otherwise, I have to rummage through every single thing in the drawers and it just drives me insane. I'm a real visual person, so I realized I can't have my craft room perfectly well organized and be able to find things. It's just going to take too much time trying to make it look all pretty and stuff. So I gave up on that prettiness, but I went for the functionality. So I have boxes over there stacked. I have more boxes stacked on that shelf, and it's very, very much better for me, I realized. So I label things as well, but not in a perfect label sticker way. I use a marker pen to quickly write on it, and I am very happy with that. I love pretty things. As you know, I love pinky colors, I love glitterific colors and sparkly things, but I have realized and I have come to terms that for me to have my craft room organized in the dreamy way I want, I will never be able to buy the papers and things that I need for crafting. I live in Australia. Things coming from America, we have to pay a lot more, of course, because of importation prices and, foreign exchange and all that stuff. So I have to be very wise choosing the paper pad or collection I want to use. I also do think a lot. If I don't think a lot and I just purchase something, I'm kind of basically wasting my money. So I don't want to buy any paper pad or any collection. I want to be able to choose a collection or a paper pad that I know I'm going to be using a lot in a really nice way, and so that I can enjoy every part of it. But I also do know that that is sometimes not possible because a paper pad or a collection kit does not have all of the patterns and colors that I absolutely love. So I do know that I have to tell myself that it is actually okay to not love everything. Now this video, you guys, I am just doing this video with absolutely no structure at all. I am just doing this as if I'm talking to you one by one, face to face. It's so nice to be able to see the crafter as well sometimes, I know. And I did have a plan to do face-to-face video more often than the year before, but it just didn't happen that way. I was pretty busy this year with my YouTube channel. And I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I absolutely love my paper crafting. But sometimes half a year ago, maybe a little more than half a year ago, so towards the beginning of the year, I was kind of questioning myself whether I should keep continuing doing the YouTube channel or not, because I was thinking, is my channel even getting viewed a lot or not? Am I just doing this and not reaching people as I want to? And so I was kind of like thinking, shall I stop doing YouTube channel in this year? But then I guess I wasn't meant to, because I had so many different things happen for me this year, and I'm very, very grateful. One of them was KS Craft. Hannah reached out to me and asked if I want to be a guest designer. So I did that in April. And I was like so super excited. I couldn't believe it. Like being on the guest design team, it was like a dream. So I was like, of course, I definitely want to do it. And I did that. I enjoyed every part of it. And I thought, wow, at least I got to do the guest design teamwork. Then May happened, and then in June, for June, Hannah asked me to do guest designing again. And I was like, wow, is this a miracle or what? I'm so thankful. I said, of course. And so I did that. And then July happened. And then Hannah said, from August, would you like to be, she said, I want to keep you on the design team for 6 months, for the next 6 months. And I was like jumping up and down. I went to hug my first son, Christopher, and I was so overjoyed. And guess what? On the same day, I got an email, and so from Rosie Studio, they said that I can join the Creative Club. So Creative Club is filled with a lot of crafters around the world that get to use their products. We get to purchase the items at a bit of a discounted price. So it encourages us to use a lot of their products and feature their products and talk about what we love about their products. And I was like super excited for that as well, because if I'm able to craft with the collection and the colors that I actually love, and also be able to purchase it at a little bit lower discounted price, that was really epically wonderful for a paper crafter, because everything adds up so much. So I got to do that. And then I also got invited to, I applied. There was another thing from Express It Creator Company. And then they were doing a call out for creators in Australia, and I applied for that, and I was lucky to be chosen. So my work is going to be featured in January 2025 on the Express It page on the Instagram and things. And so I was like, wow, so many things are happening for me, which is amazing. And these are all of the things that I was not meant to do this year, or I didn't think I was going to be doing this year. And then what I also really loved about this year with my paper crafting journey is that my friend Alicia, she's in Australia, but she's in a different state. So she had I think it was on Instagram story before Easter. She said, does anybody want to do a Easter swap? And you know, I haven't really done a swap with Alicia before. Why? Is because I started my YouTube journey doing swaps. I got really put off by it. I don't need to talk about it. So I stopped doing it. And then, so I haven't been doing swaps. I decided that after I stopped doing the swapping thing, I thought that's how you get to know the crafters, but I was so wrong. And so after stopping the swap thing back many years ago now, I just decided that I'm gonna send out happy mail. So I think it's something like what you guys call RAK, Random Act of Kindness. I've been doing a lot of those. I just felt really comfortable being able to just make anything I want to make and share what I make. And I've been sending it to people that I've noticed that have really loved my creativity, and I could really sense it in their comments or the interaction through the messages or Instagram stories and things like that. I sometimes did do hidden giveaways, like for my birthdays and YouTube celebration giveaways and things like that. This year I did do a celebration, 5-year YouTube celebration giveaway that did involve having people sending me something, but I didn't receive a lot of entries, which is totally okay, because I truly understand the postage cost. It is insane. I really understand. And so as much as I would like to send out a lot more mail to, I have definitely, cut down on that as well. I realize that the postage cost is just adding up so much that I am not able to send out as much as I would like. this I think is something that applies to all of the crafters. So yes, going back to Alicia, my friend, I know you're watching too, so I am very grateful for her. I am also very grateful that I got to know several more Australian crafters this year. I'm very grateful for them as well. But Alicia, she has been my very consistent supporter for all of these years that I've been on YouTube and on Instagram. And then she decided, she did a post before Easter asking to do an Easter swap, if anybody wants to do an Easter swap with her. And I was like, my gosh, I haven't done any swap with Alicia. I've sent her mails before. I've sent her mails to cheer her up when she was feeling down. I've sent her mails for her challenge entry. I've sent her some surprise mails. But I never really did a themed swap with her. And when she did that post, I was like, I'm not sure if Alicia would like to do a swap with me or not, but I'm gonna say yes to that and message her. So I messaged her, and so we started swapping. And ever since then, we just got to know each other even more on a deeper level. And so we feel so much more connected. And so now we've come to a place where we can just freely share stuff in the same country, which makes the postage cost a lot better for us as well, which is really nice to have that kind of friendship. So I'm very, very grateful to you, Alicia. I'm very, very grateful for our friendship. I have friends in America and over even far in Cyprus that have sent me mails. I am just like so touched, because it is not easy to put things together, to send a mail and just freely share. It's not easy to do that. I'm pretty sure you guys all know what I mean by that. Like when somebody wants to send me mail, I just say to them, I live in Australia. Are you sure that's okay with you? And people, when they say it's totally fine, that they are aware that I'm in Australia and they really want to send me mail, I'm very, very grateful. I am just super grateful. I hope you all realize that how much that means to me. I know that there are so many people I could name, but I know that you guys are watching my video right now, and I know that you know who you are. So I am very, very grateful to you all. I also wanted to just come on here and just freely talk like this, because ever since I've done my KS Craft project shares, I have gained so many more subscribers, and I've had so much more watch time on my channel. In the past, I would look at the analytics sometimes for fun, and I'll be like, oh yeah, some people are watching. Some people are still watching, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, somebody watched me from far, far away, and I'll be like surprised like that. But I have really realized that this year especially, even though I am a diverse crafter, I've made like mini albums, I've made like junk journals, I've made handmade cards. I have done so many different variety of crafting because I do enjoy them all. But this year particularly, not because of the KS Craft design team work, I have really come to terms to realize that paper crafting, especially die cutting and layering, putting things together, putting colors together, coordinating shapes and different patterns together, that has really given me so much joy that is just really hard to explain in a sentence. Like really, really hard. It's not easy for anybody to just understand how much I love doing this. people who truly know me will know how much I enjoy it. And when I do my videos, sometimes I have to edit some words out because sometimes when I do a video, I'm like saying, I absolutely love this. I absolutely love this so many times. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I think people are going to get sick of me saying, I absolutely love this. But honestly, you guys, what I make with all my heart, all my love. And I don't just glue things roughly. I really make sure that it is well put on, that it's not gonna fall apart. I make sure that I double layer things when I have to, especially if I'm making a 3D project. Well, I haven't shared this with you guys yet, but I did complete my KS Craft candy cart. So yeah, so I don't mind showing it to you guys like this. I am planning to make another one, but this is a sweet Valentine candy cart that I made. This is my very first one I made. And I used the Mylar, it's not an acetate, it's a Mylar zip pouch bag that I got from BB Craft. And I used that to stitch onto the panel inside. And I stitched on the 3 sides and filled it with some sequin mix. And there's some Hello Kitty in there. So Alicia, I'm using your Hello Kitty sequin mix in there. I just think it's a perfect match for Valentine crafting. And I used some of my flat back pieces here. Oh my gosh, I got to use my candy resin pieces. I'm so happy about that. And oh my gosh, I got to use some of these flat backs on here too. I just really used it without saving things. And that's what I really love about my crafting. I just use it. I don't, just because I have one of it or just because I only have 5 of it, doesn't mean I want to save all of those for many years. I just use it. Even if I just have one and I really absolutely love it, I just use it, because if I'm just going to store it in the container and not use it, I am not going to be able to enjoy it. So I just freely use it. That's what I do. And I think that's one of the great things that I can do with crafting. Not with life. Oh my gosh, life, I worry a lot. I absorb so much of people's emotion. So it's very hard for me to, I don't really like socializing at all, to be honest. I'm a real homebody. I'm pretty sure you guys can relate to me. I'm pretty sure. I'm a homebody. I go grocery shopping when I need to. I don't love grocery shopping, but I know it's a necessity, so I do it. I go to my doctor's appointment because that is a necessity. I drive when I have to take my kid to school. I have a 13-year-old boy and a 20-year-old boy. So my 20-year-old has graduated. So my 13-year-old, I have to take him to school, high school. And so that's when I drive. And I try not to drive other than whenever it's necessary. I really don't like driving. So when I do drive, it's because of the chores or like groceries. You know, those are my chores. Those are things I don't really love, but I have to do. Yeah. I'm kind of like, yeah, like I said, this video has absolutely no structure, but I don't want to make it too long, so I'm going to stop. I guess you guys got to know a little bit more about me, of different things. Yeah, so what was I going to say? I want to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I wish you all amazing things to happen in 2025. I don't know what 2025 will bring for my channel, but we shall see. I have absolutely no idea where I'm gonna take my channel, how I'm gonna be doing things, what am I gonna be creating more of. Am I gonna try something different? I don't know, but I am very thankful to KS Craft for giving me the 6-month design teamwork. I think my 6 month ends in January, I think. I'm not sure if Hannah's gonna keep me on or not. But even if I don't get to continue, you guys, I hope you guys come back and watch my channel, because I am still gonna be using KS Craft dies. I've got so much KS Craft dies that I've accumulated now that I wanna keep creating with them. I love their dies. It's just really fun to use, and I get to explore using 2 or 3 or even 4 die sets, and I combine them to come up with something different. I love doing that. Just like how I mix and match my paper collections, I don't just stick to one collection. I really look for the patterns and the colors and the shapes to make my creation work. Yeah, and yeah, I just really wish you all a wonderful Christmas with your family and friends. And I really do wish that you guys would come back and watch me create more in 2025. I am very grateful for your time, your kind comments. It truly, really means a lot to me. And I am gonna really focus on the now. So now I am very grateful for being able to craft. I am very grateful for getting to know so many of you. And I am so grateful to be inspired by so many of you. So thank you so very much. So I am gonna say bye here. Yep, please excuse me for absolutely no structure in this video, but I just simply wanted to say hi to you all and just thank you so much once again. Bye for now.